Right. Hello, you guys. This is the answer to the homework for our geometry page for 7th grade. So sorry I haven't uploaded anything for you guys in a while. I've been working on 8th grade and figuring out what the heck's going on with that. And apparently some of my videos were too long, according to YouTube. So I think I fixed it. Anyway, so here we are. We're going to finish this one. And then I will probably start the next page as well in a different video possibly, but let's go ahead and figure this one out. So I gave you guys the job of doing 4, 5, and 6 on your own, and hopefully you were able to complete that. So let's go ahead and show you what the answers would be. So remember, we're looking at proportional shapes, which means we can solve them like we would a fraction, which is what I did over here, writing upside down. This time I'm going to try to write right side up, which is nice for me. However, I'm also looking through my computer at the paper. So I'm watching myself write, which is a little bit weird, and so it may not look like it possibly should. We'll see. So I'm going to turn my camera just a little bit because I'm going to also be turning my paper a little bit. It's much easier for me to write that way. This way it sort of looks like it is straight, or at least straighter than it was. So, all right. So here we go. So we have these two parallelograms. So we're going to compare them side to side. So we want to say this side here is to this side as this side here is to this side. So we're going to set up our problem as a fraction, and we're going to start with 17. Oh my gosh, okay, here we go. No, I don't like that. Give me just a second here. That just doesn't look right. I can do better than that. I know I can. All right, so we have 17.6 is to x as 35.2 is to 16. So our object then is to do some multiplication. So we have 35.2x is going to equal 17 and 6/10 times 16. So again, we've got to use our calculator. 17 and 6/10 times 16 equals. So when we multiply this times this, we get 281 and 6/10. And now we're going to solve for x. To solve for x, we are going to divide both sides by 35 and 2/10. So 281 and 6/10 divided by 35 and 2/10, and we get 8. So, all right. So that means this side here is 8 centimeters. All right. Okay, so let's do number 5. So here we have triangles that are proportional as well. It's the same thing as before. We're going to compare similar sides so that we can figure out what we're doing. So this one is, and we can do it anyway, 8 is to 15 or 15 is to 8. It really doesn't matter. So I'm going to go ahead and do 8 is to 15 as 10 is to x. So I have 8x equals 150. I know that one because anytime I multiply a number, say 15, by 10, I'm just going to add a 0 to the end of it. So now we're going to divide both sides by 8, and we'll get, let's see, 150 divided by 8. And we get 18 and 75 hundredths. And that's this right here. And don't forget to use your units. You need to say inches, just as we did up here with centimeters. And we have it on the written up above, but not here. So, okay. So lastly, these two rectangles are proportional. So we know 60 is to 15 as 20 is to something. So we're going to go ahead and just figure that out. So we said 60 is to 15 as 20 is to x. So 60x equals 15 times 20, which is, I'm going to do that on my calculator. It's 300. Then we're going to divide 300 by 60. So 300 divided by 60, and we get 5. So this side right here, 5 centimeters. All right, and those are the answers for that particular lesson. And there you go.